Domain restrictions on x and what's happening when we divide by 0. So we're going to compare two functions, f of x and g of x, and they both have a divide by x plus 2. So their restrictions are both going to be x is not equal to negative 2. They both have the same restriction, but they're going to behave slightly differently at those restrictions. So f is going to be a little bit different than g. So let's take a look at these graphs. So the restrictions on f and g are x equals negative 2. And so f, when we draw the f function, when we draw in the f function, okay, so x, I should write my domain restrictions. X is not equal to negative 2. X is not equal to negative 2. And as I draw in my f function looks like this. It's going to be a straight, it ends up being a straight line. It has a slope of 2. And it looks like it crosses the x-axis at negative 1, and it looks kind of like that. And something's happening at negative 2. We're not quite sure what it is. Let's take a look at g function. And the g function is slightly different. And it ends up having a graph that looks kind of like this. And this one has a vertical asymptote. If you take a look at that g function at negative 2, there is a vertical asymptote occurring at negative 2. Maybe I'll just draw this in a different color to highlight it. And so g is going to look something like this. It's going to go up like that, and it's going to go something like that. Okay, so there's lots of features to this, but I want to just focus on the restricted value here. So they're behaving very differently at negative 2. They are both restrictions, but those restrictions are behaving differently.